funny? He's probably making his way out here, and he's going to be ready to go for a walk as soon as I start the show. So here we are, starting off a show with me leaving, and I am so sorry, guys. I'm not gonna turn this off. I'll go ahead and I'll let it populate, and I will take him out for his morning walk. We will be a few minutes, most likely, unless things go quicker than normal, and then I will be back. My chat is not populating. Oh, there we go. There's Kat. Okay, I'm gonna just go ahead, Kat. I'm gonna refresh the chat. Kat is the only one who I've seen so far, guys. So if you have said hello to me, I have not seen your chat yet. I need to start talking quieter on these things. I yell too loud. It's like I'm yelling the whole time, and I don't think I really need to. And one of the reasons, hey, Bronco, wow, 11 people already this morning. Okay, you guys, listen. I'm going to play you a Kyle Kalinske video, and I want you guys to watch it while I'm out walking the dog. It's about exactly what we're going to be talking about on the show. Kyle Kalinske inspired me to do this. I'm having a little bit of a different take on it than him, which is okay. He's commending Ro Khanna for appearing on Fox News. Hey man, I'm all for that. I'm all for having the conversation, guys, and I love that people are talking. It's very important. What I'm noticing though is more Laura Ingraham is not the psycho fucking Trump supporter anymore, right? Now she's actually talking politics and she's working towards getting things done. And it's fucking insidious and it's psycho to see it happen, but at the same time, that's Trump derangement disease wearing off of people. And that's a beautiful thing to see. So watch Laura Ingraham as her Trump derangement syndrome, her Trump derangement disease starts wearing off. And I'll be right back.
Was attacked by some partisan Democrats for going on Fox News. So I want to show you the interview here. He spoke to Laura Ingraham. The topic
and pay attention to how sane Laura Ingraham appears all of a sudden.
Funding,
she's actually making sense.
To the Pentagon. So let's see what he had to say, and then we'll...
For the first time in 4 years, Laura Ingraham is making sense.
To be clear, I mean, I was for the strikes in Afghanistan. If terrorists hit our country, we need to do that. But I supported President Trump in getting the troops out of Afghanistan. I've supported President Trump saying we don't need the troop presence in Germany. There is a consensus that we are spread out too far and that this is not in our national security.
And what do you think about the potential DOD picks that have been floated in for a Biden administration? I mean, a lot of these folks doesn't look like they're going to be anxious to pull more troops out of Afghanistan. Certainly the generals don't seem to want to do that.
Well, I've expressed concern about Michelle Flournoy. Let's see what she says. But she was for an escalation in Afghanistan. She was for Iraq. She was for Syria. These policies have cost us trillions of dollars. China hasn't been in a war since 1979. We've been in 40 wars. If you view China as our biggest strategic competitor in the 21st century, then these policies aren't what's going to allow America to win and compete. So this is Matt Gaetz shares this view. There are people on the Armed Services Committee who shares this view. This is really not partisan. It's about making sure America leads the 21st century.
Congressman Khanna, I would love to have you back because I actually think there are a lot of issues where Republicans can work with progressives, conservatives can work with progressives, and this is just one of the more obvious issues given where this debate already seems to be going.
So here's some of the backlash. There's a big account. This guy is a journalist at Vox, Aaron Rupar, and he said, I'm not sure why any Democrat would validate Laura Ingram's show by going on it for a friendly interview, but that's what Ro Khanna just did. And look at, if you look at the screenshot he took, you can see that it says right there at the bottom of the screen, Dems and GOP must re-examine the Pentagon budget. So the whole point of the segment was, war is bad. We've been waging these wars for a long time. There is no definition of victory. Why are we still there? We should get out. That was the point of him going on the show. Now, you could take issue with how he framed it. There were a few moments there where he said, oh, I agree with Trump on that. If your criticism is, well, Trump's actually not for that, he just pretends to be for that, so don't phrase it as you agree with Trump. That's misleading. That's a fair criticism. I would agree with that criticism. But that's not the criticism he's making. He's saying, why are you going on the show? He's going on the show because he wants to say, yes, ending war is a good thing. And it's not about Laura Ingraham, it's about the millions of people watching Laura Ingraham, and for them to continue to hear the idea repeated that these wars are bad and we should come home, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So, Ro Khanna is, he's kind of sensitive to criticism in a way that's unique for most politicians, I think. And so he responded to Aaron Rupar, and he said, please watch the interview. It's about cutting the defense budget and stopping endless wars. I stated my position clearly and consistently. If someone on Fox is willing to talk about cutting the defense budget, why not engage? But we have a philosophical difference. I look at heroes, Gandhi, King, Lincoln, Mandela, and see who they engaged with and how they built coalitions. I look at thinkers like Habermas and Rawls and still believe in the possibility of overlapping consensus. This is my conviction. So, listen, he's making that case as clear as he possibly can. But what I found fascinating is that Aaron Rupar, the Vox guy, was criticizing Ro Khanna for this. Just recently, he was giving Pete Buttigieg credit. Because Pete Buttigieg went on Fox News, and some of the segments went viral because he was, kind of schooling them on certain issues. So he acknowledges that, it's okay for Pete to go on, and I think the way he weasels out of it is to say, well, Pete's holding them accountable and arguing with them. So that's why that's good. But Ro wasn't arguing with them, so it's not good. Yeah, but here's the thing, Aaron. It's like if Pete Buttigieg was schooling the Fox News host, and then the Fox News host responded, actually, that's a good point. I agree. Then all of a sudden, would it be bad that Pete Buttigieg went on because he convinced somebody of the argument he was making? Would Aaron Rupar say that was bad? Of course not. He would say, oh my God, look at this. He even got this right-winger to agree with the left position. Oh, that's the whole point. That's the whole point of Ro going on. So he actually gets Laura Ingraham to agree with this anti-war message, and now that's a bad thing? Now that's a bad thing. How is that a bad thing? And to be fair, I don't know or care whether Laura Ingraham came into the interview already believing the anti-war stuff or was convinced at some point recently. I don't care. Either way, it's irrelevant to me. But they're both correct on that issue. Now, the second Laura Ingraham starts to run cover for Trump and act like he's actually anti-war, yeah, then I'll disagree with her too, and I'll say, no, you're being duped. He's not anti-war. He's keeping the wars going. He just does the rhetoric, and then he does nothing about it substantively. We're still withdrawing and keeping thousands of troops in the Middle East. That's not a withdrawal. So if she starts misleading people about what Trump is doing, of course I'll criticize her. But to go on and talk about how war is bad, how can that be a bad thing in any context? And the idea of oh, you're legitimizing them, I never bought that, because whether or not you want to acknowledge it, Fox News is legitimate. They're the #1 so-called news network. For you to say you're legitimizing them, they're already legitimate. Not only are they in the game and in the ballpark, they're winning the game because they're #1 in the ratings. So you could shove your head in the sand and act like, no, I will not legitimize them. But they're already legitimate, and so you have to deal with that. Now, here's the approach that makes sense in my opinion. Yeah, you go on. If they say something that you disagree with, and you go along to get along, yes, you're being an idiot, and perhaps you shouldn't go on the network. But if you go on...
All right, so he makes some really good points. But he's missing my main point, which is that freaking Laura Ingraham had Ro Khanna on her show. That's massive progress. And I gotta say, he's missing the fucking point. I love the guy, but he's missing the major point here is that, yeah, Ro Khanna made the decision to go on Fox News, and yeah, commend him and all that, and that's great. But Fox News had Ro Khanna on, man. That's the point, and he's missing it. He's totally missing the great news there, man, The Trump derangement disease is already wearing off. And it starts at the top, and it works its way down. Laura Ingraham is a Republican right-wing icon, okay? She's known for doing the goddamn, the Nazi salute, right, at a Trump rally. And everybody loved her after that. You know, all the Trump supporters, oh yeah, Nazi salute, we love Laura Ingraham. She's so militant and fucking and white nationalized. And yet here she is talking to Ro Khanna, you know, a progressive. And that's progress, and that's exactly what we've been talking about on this show for the last year, is trying to get people to talk together. It hasn't been happening as long as Donald Trump has been in power. Now that Donald Trump is on his way out, we're starting to talk again. We're starting to talk again, man. And like I said, it starts at the top. You have Laura Ingraham and Ro Khanna having a conversation. It can come down here where me and somebody on the right are having a conversation, or you guys are having conversations on your social media accounts or with your families or your children. It doesn't freaking matter. We're talking. That's the point. It doesn't matter if we disagree. We're talking. Kyle doesn't seem to get that. In fact, I kind of want to keep going just to see if he finally realizes it, you know, that the conversation is the most important part, not the fact that Ro Khanna's got the balls to go on Fox News.
Disagree with them when you disagree with them and make your case, and agree with them when you agree with them and make your case.
Yeah, good. Yeah, he's
Guys,
talking about the conversation.
I got news for you. This isn't really a controversial
There,
thing.
he is talking about the importance of the conversation, and that is the importance of this whole segment, man, is that people are talking. I'm glad he said, I was outside when he was talking about this. I just got in. I didn't realize. But yeah, man, I don't think I made it this far into the video. Yeah, my boy Kyle gets the point. It's the conversation. That's important. We need to keep talking. I know you don't think Trump or Biden is fit to handle the duties of presidential power. Well, Starlight Aquatics, I love you, bro, but that's not for you to determine. It's not your place to determine. It's your place to vote for one or the other, or decide to not participate at all. But you don't get to decide who's fit to hold that office. You know? I agree with you. It's just not our it's not our decision to make, bro. Hey man, Joe Biden can't even remember Donald Trump's fucking name. His wife is sitting next to him saying, Trump, his name is Trump. Of course he's not fit. Neither of them are fit. But who fucking cares? I don't fucking care. I don't give a fuck. You know why? Because I'm gardening. And whatever these motherfuckers are doing, it doesn't affect me as much because I've got food, I've got water, and I've got electricity. Those are really important things to have. You know, the other day, PG&E was threatening to turn our power off. And you know what? I was laughing and laughing at them. Laughing and laughing. Yeah, it cost me more than $100,000. But you know what? I can afford it. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. And guess what else? I didn't pay cash for this solar system. No, I'm making payments on it. So if the bank fails, I got me free solar back there. Right? I don't even want to fucking talk about that. You guys don't like talking about finances. You guys don't like talking about how to, you know, how to make it in this world. But let me tell you something. I'm realizing now, this is the start, this is the beginning, and we are about to enter a whole new level of miserable. Our lives are about to get so much more miserable. This is just the beginning. You think it's bad now? I'll see you in a year, man. I'll see half of you in a year, if 50% of you can even make it a year. I'm telling you, man, it's getting really, really bad. You know, jobs are hard to get. It's hard to go anywhere. It's hard to fucking to get any traction financially or otherwise. You know, even if you're growing vegetables, you know, you're finding an uphill battle. You know, you know how much food it takes just to feed one person all year? I'm starting to find this out. You got to supplement, man. I'm telling you guys, buy rice, buy rice, buy rice, buy rice. Go out and buy some fucking rice. Get it by the 5-gallon, get it by the 20-gallon bag, get it by the 20-pound bag, get it by the 30-pound bag. because I saw a video of some off-gridders, and the guy was saying, hey, this is how many green beans we need to grow so that I can have food all year. This is how many potatoes we need to grow so that I can eat. Because he says, I eat potatoes at every meal. You know, there's like, this is how many tomatoes we need. This is how many green peppers we need. This is how many. And I was looking at all the food that they're canning, and I'm like, boy, oh boy, are we in trouble. We're in a lot of trouble, guys. We're in a really bad spot. If you guys don't start thinking about this today, and you start thinking about it when it's too late, then it's too late. And then you starve to death. Yeah, but you forget people must be able to buy all this, right? What happens when the stores close, Karsten? What happens when a mob of people goes to your local store, they break the windows out, and they take all the food out of it? Then where are you going to get your food from? Because that's exactly what's going to happen. You know, when shit starts hitting the fan, people are going to riot in the streets. They're going to raid. They're going to rob. They're going to loot. And there won't be anyone there to stop it. You know? You think there's going to be a little posse of Proud Boys on every fucking corner protecting local businesses? Man, I've seen what protesters do when you fuck with them, when you piss them off. I don't care how fucking proud you think you are. When these motherfuckers are hungry, they're gonna run right through you to get what they need. Hunger is a whole other level of miserable, guys. A lot of you don't know it yet, but you're about to fucking find out. And there is nothing I can do that is going to stop any of this. It's going to save any of you, me, none of us. We're all fucked, man. We're so fucked. The best thing you could do is live in the moment and try to fucking have all the joy in your life that you possibly can right now, while there's still cars, you know, while there's still airplanes flying, while you still have the internet, while you still have water running out of your taps. It doesn't sound like it could happen, right? But the fact is, there's plenty of other people in the world who've experienced this exact same thing, man. Their water runs out, the power gets shut off, they have no food, and they have to migrate. Yeah, Starlight. Canning, bro. It's all about canning foods. Having a big can closet, you know, full of canned foods. Learn how to can. You know, dumbass Tim Pool tells people learn to code. No, learn to can. And in fact, you guys should tweet that shit out right now. Hashtag learn to can. I'm going to tweet it out right now. Oops. Huh. That was weird. My Twitter's freaking out. I've tweeted at Timcast because he says learn to code. Okay. I always have to squeeze off a couple of tweets while I'm on Twitter. They're gone. I turned it off. So yeah, I'm still blocked on Twitter, so I'm using another account. I am not backing down on the, you know, see you all die the slow death you have all worked so hard for. That is not a threat. That is not wishing death. That is just me saying I'm going to observe what you've done to yourselves. I refuse to back down from that tweet. That is a legitimate thing to say. They are fucking overbearing. They are violating, in my mind, my Second Amendment rights to free speech, even though I know it's a private company. That there's nothing wrong with saying, you know, I'll be back here on January 21st to see all of you die the slow death you have all worked so hard for, suckers. There's nothing wrong with that. That's not wishing death on anybody. That's just saying you guys have done it yourselves and I'm watching. That's all. I'm not wishing it on you, and I'm not saying I'm going to do it to you. I'm just watching. Read the fucking tweet. I'm not wishing it. Oh, you can't wish death on people. Well, I didn't do it. Right on, Starlight. Grow incredibly fast too, so plenty of firepower always. Hot chilies. Oh yeah, if you need spice in your life, a little spice in your life, you're gonna spice it up. Keeps drinking colder longer to think I cause thickness of glass. Keeps drink cold longer. Hello, how are you? Hey Paul, I'm good. It's taught me to live in the now. Nothing else is guaranteed. Steve Running. Everything's getting worse, and it's only going to get worse. You know, Joe Biden becoming president of the United States is not going to change a fucking thing, and let me tell you why. 50% of Americans are not going to get this vaccine, okay? We're always going to have COVID. You can thank 4 years of Donald Trump and the anti-vax mentality that he has pushed onto his followers. You remember when he said, you know, he thought vaccines caused autism? I'm telling you, man, when you are the president of the United States, you have a responsibility. Your responsibility is to the health of the world, of the planet, because the things you say affect the people that follow you and that support you. Donald Trump killed us way faster than we would have died. Guaranteed, man. He's definitely sped up our extinction. That's a fact. You know, you can't deny it. We're going to die faster. That COVID's not going to go away. If we had worked together as a planet, you know, hey, globalism would have been great for COVID, right? We're all on the same page. We're all communicating. We're all doing the same things that work. Globalism. No. Globalism's bad. Nationalism's good. Yeah, America first. Right. Well, America's first in goddamn COVID deaths. Congratulations. That's where it got us. Is that what you guys want to hear me talk about? Because I really don't want to talk about it. I'm so fucking fed up. I've heard myself say this a million times. And now that it's actually happened, it's like it doesn't do any good for me to just repeat it. I'm just regurgitating old shit now. No, Richie, you're wrong. And I'm going to block you again from my live stream because you're a fucking idiot and you're a liar. Okay? Yeah, Donald Trump did it. And the fact that you support Donald Trump says a lot about you, bro. He took money and food off of your table, bro. You think people need to take more accountability? Yeah, but the president's not accountable for Americans, right? The American president, he's not accountable for Americans, right? Because Americans are going to do what they want. Right, Richie? You're a fucking dumb cunt. All right, Richie? You're a dumb fucking cunt. And I don't want you coming back to my live stream anymore. Because you, Richie, you don't fucking get it. Okay? People like you don't get it. You literally think, oh, fuck off with your good morning, everyone. Get the fuck off my live stream, you fucking prick. Get the fuck out of here. You know, understand this, guys. Donald Trump is responsible for where America is with COVID today. He's the president. He's the one in charge. It's not about personal responsibility at all. It's about the fact that Donald Trump told all of his dumb supporters that masks don't work by not wearing one. By not living by example, his dumb supporters all go around saying that masks don't work now. You can't undo that, okay? That's what Donald Trump did through his actions. And Richie Tarrin, you're a fucking dumb cunt for thinking anything different. Right? What Nene Bossy just said, sorry, not fucking sorry. You're the sorry one. Hey, Richie, go out and don't wear your mask, buddy. Go get COVID. See how it does for you. Good luck. Good luck to you. we'd all be autistic if that's true. I don't know about the whole autism thing. People say it killed their baby. People say it makes their kids autistic. I blame your fucking, I blame your genes, man. My parents had fucking problems. And then I had the same problems that my parents have, And then I was like, well, I'm not going to have kids because then they're going to have the same problems that I have that my parents had. I've got genetic problems. There's problems with me. So I chose not to have a child because I didn't want someone else to have the same genetic issues that I had. If you think that, you're fucking, the vaccine caused the autism in your child, I got news for you. It was probably your shitty fucking genes, and you probably should have looked into fucking, where your fucking genes were at before you decided to stick your dick in, But hey, man, I'm cutting it off too, right? It ends with me. I'm the only one smart enough to fucking stop the insanity. Donald Trump made a bunch of statements. His followers believe him. And we're going to have COVID forever on the whole planet. Unless every other country cuts America off from travel into their countries, and they're probably going to end up doing that. We're going to have COVID here in America for the rest of our lives. And there is nothing that's going to stop it. And it is Donald Trump's doing. People should learn it's... Hey, Billy, what's up? Autism is hereditary and skips generations. People should learn at school, not on the toilet. You've always understood me. Aw, thank you, Nene. Bam. Yes, right, says Carson. Sadly true. I think so. So somebody gave me a number to smoke. Who was that? It was somebody. Somebody dropped a number. Somebody dropped a digit. It was Alan Moda. Alan Moda, the only one that wants me to smoke. Okay, I'll smoke for you, Alan. You are the only one. You are the only one, Alan. Maybe more people will do stuff. I don't know. We're just leaving it up to us. Me and you, Alan. We're the only ones. It's me and you, buddy. It's all on us. You're welcome. Well, thank you, Alan. And thank you for using that Julian Assange avatar for your face. He needs it, man. He needs as much recognition and help as he can get. Now with Joe Biden in president, he's fucked, bro. Joe Biden's gonna see to it that if Joe Biden could give Julian Assange the death penalty, he would. And that's wrong. I would rather give Joe Biden and Kamala Harris the fucking death penalty. Anyhow, Alan Moda, thank you for thinking of me this morning, buddy. Cheers. I like getting high. I like when people get me high. Cheers. "52-year-old male with chest pains." Karsten, thank you for the 3. If you guys want to get me high, it's easy. All you have to do is share on Facebook and Twitter, then come back and give me a 3. If you do a blow-up tweet on Twitter and you exercise all of the characters in the tweet on retweets, that's a number 7. And I will do a bong hit for you for that. Chest pains? Oh, it was gas. A little bit. A little gas. Just a little gassy. You know, when I get gas, it hits me right here in my where my heart is. It's like I'm like, oh, this is a big one. Wheezy, I'm coming, Wheezy. This is it. This is a big one. I'm coming, Wheezy. I'm coming. This is the big one. But it's gas. Just a little gas. Just got a little gas. Just a little. Remember Ghost? When Whoopi Goldberg said that, oh, just a little gas. It was the ghost was making all kinds of noise and shit. I got a little gas. Pings from the north. Haha, not yet. Nicely done. Fred Sanford. Elizabeth. Elizabeth. This is a big one, Elizabeth. I'm coming. Oh, Lamont, you done killed your dad. Lamont, Elizabeth, I'm coming, Elizabeth. Lamont, look what you done to me. You done triggered the big one. Oh, Lamont, you done triggered the big one. Fred Sanford's so fucking funny. And I love that his son's name is Lamont. What a great fucking name. Lamont. Ah, love it. Man, I want all the little sound effects that they use on that song. A little thing and you guys know I got in trouble for playing Molly Hatchet. I got a copyright warning for doing Molly Hatchet Flirting with Disaster. The melody! You used the melody from Flirting with Disaster from Molly Hatchet. It's owned by Sony Corporation. They're so fucking stupid. It's so stupid. Copyright law is so fucking dumb. You know, the entire copyright law should be rewritten. People are so cuntish about their works of art. Let me tell you what my works of art are. Every single fucking podcast I do, 3 times a day. And what do I tell you guys? You can grab anything. You can use it to promote me. You can use it against me. You can make a whole highlight reel of me calling women cunts and then make a thing and say, this guy calls women cunts on his podcast and put it out there. Anything that I say, if you fucking hate me that bad that you want to do something like that, go right ahead. I don't fucking care. It's my material and you guys are more than welcome to it. What I don't understand is, why does Don Henley make such a big deal over his fucking songs when someone puts one in a YouTube video? You know, I'm literally telling you guys to just go ahead and slander me. I am. Go ahead, fucking slander me. Make it look like I'm the most awful podcaster on the planet. I would just love it if somebody would make a fucking video about me. I don't care if it's good or bad. You know, just something. It would be great. Anytime somebody is going after people on the internet over their works, you know, maybe you should be writing more works, Don Henley, instead of spending your time and your money trying to find people going after old spent bullshit from fucking 30 years ago, you fucking douchebag. Why don't you go write some new music like Neil Sean does every fucking day, you fucking prick. Yeah, I don't see Neil Sean on the internet going after everybody that plays a fucking Journey song. And this fucking cunt, prick, child molesting pedophile cocksmoker that copyright struck me on my other channel for 3 months, man, what a fucking prick. You know, I hope he has cockroaches in his fucking cereal this morning when he fucking wakes up. What a fucking prick. A shelving video? Really? Did you copyright your shelving video? And I used your shelving video. Oh, I'm showing people how to make shelves. 3 months. No fucking podcasting. 3 months. You use somebody else's material. Change the goddamn copyright law. I'm fucking sick of it. It is so fucking stupid. You know, does Don Henley think that every time somebody hums fucking Hotel California that he's supposed to get money in his fucking wallet? You know, welcome to the Hotel California. Suck my dick. So you wrote a fucking song. You made millions, man. Let it go. Debbie, I hope your back's feeling better. What did I walk in on? Nothing. Nothing. Just doing some bong hits, chilling. What are you guys up to? All right. I don't know. H.A. Goodman doesn't have a problem with me fucking using his videos on my videos, and that's for me to fucking attack him on everything. And then I go over to his videos and I type attacks against him on and his horrible conclusions on a lot of his videos. He knows how I feel about him. His audience knows how I feel about him. There's no secret here. And yet, he doesn't come over here and copyright strike me because I'm saying H.A. Goodman draws horrible fucking false conclusions. Yeah, he gives his audience facts and then he sums it all up into a bullshit conclusion every time. You know, when he starts changing his fucking conclusions to stop saying that it's an uphill battle and Donald Trump might still take this if all these states go to the Supreme Court. Bro, the Supreme Court isn't going to do that. The Supreme Court is not going to subvert an American presidential election for you and for Donald Trump. No matter what you think, and no matter how bad you want to subvert the election, which is exactly what H.A. Goodman is trying to do, because it is obvious now that more people wanted Joe Biden to be president than Donald Trump. And now it becomes an attack on America. You are attacking America. You are attacking our way of life. When you're a Republican and you're attacking the results of a valid election, you're attacking America. You're subverting democracy. You've got every right to criticize it, but to incite war, which is what H.A. Goodman does, whether he wants to say he realizes it or not, I say you guys go and read some of the comments on his videos, and you will see calls to action from plenty of his viewers, and nobody's deleting those fucking statements. All caps. Arm up, Republicans and patriots. Get ready for the 21st. On H.A. Goodman's videos. That's the kind of rhetoric that his videos are inciting. Hey, man, my videos don't incite any fucking rhetoric. So at least I give him credit for at least making people feel passionate about something. You got to give H.A. Goodman credit for that. He's better at me. He can fire up a crowd better than I can. You guys should all be watching him, man. Seriously. You should all be watching him and then come over here and realize how fucking good you really do have it. Disney, Wendy? Cunts need more money. I love that people use the word cunts on here. Fuck yeah. Cunts. Starlight Aquatics. Eagles got their money. The record company owns our asses when we sign the deal anyway. Made any royalties from album sales, digital music. Gene. Hey, Gene. Hey, Gene Geyer. Thank you for the love and respect. All right. Hey, Gene Geyer, why don't you share this in a large group on Facebook for me? Maybe go retweet it for me too, Gene. Would you do that? Would you do that for me? Who else gave me a number? Who dropped a dig, yo? Who dropped that dig? Who dropped that dig, yo? Who dropped that dig, yo? Who dropped that dig? Who dropped that dig? Who dropped that digit? Who's dropping the digits? Alan Moda did. Someone else did. I saw a digit drop, I thought. Didn't I see a digit drop? I know somebody else in here wanted to get me high. Karsten, no. Just the number 3, Karsten, please. Karsten, just the number 3. Because of the old labels. Yeah. Karsten. This bong rip is for you, Karsten. Give me a 3. Just a 3. A tweet last night. I took a page out of your book. The tweet went like this. Fuck you, Mitch. Fuck you, Turtle Boy. I don't know who Turtle Boy is. Turtle Boy. Fuck you, Turtle Boy. It looked like there was a space between Turt and LeBoy. Fuck you, Turtle Boy. I love it. Dude, my brain, I should have been able to see Turtle Boy. There's something, I'm losing my fucking mind, guys. My comprehension is failing. I'm telling you guys, pay attention to me now while I'm still sane. And when I start trying to recruit you into a cult, run away. Run the fuck away. If I couldn't see Turtle Boy right there, I'm really frightened for all of you. Myself included. I did not see Turtle Boy. That's a problem. And he was talking about Mitch McConnell, and I didn't see Turtle Boy. I saw Turtle Boy. I'm like, wait, boy, that sounds like a word. LeBoy, wait, turtle. Oh, Turtle Boy. Yeah. Oh man, seriously. No, I'm being very serious now, guys. That I should have seen that. I know it's funny, but at the same time, it's fucking sad. I need help, man. I need a goddamn guardian. I need a fucking guardian, man. I keep scrolling up and forgetting who I'm smoking for. Karsten, cheers, buddy. So, Project Fallout has started. It's not as cool as I pictured, but I gotta finish now. So fucking funny. You're like goddamn. You're like living out goddamn Fight Club, bro. Project Mayhem. Project Fallout. So, how do you make live rosin? Is it hard to do? I've never done it myself personally. I did the prep part, and then my friend went and finished it and brought it back. So this is what I had to do. I had to cut my plants down, and as soon as I cut my plants down, you strip the buds. Well, it's like you strip the buds off the stalks, but you leave and you take the big leaves off, but you leave the smaller leaves. You don't even have to trim it, bro. It's crazy. You just take the big fan leaves off, take it off the stem, right? And you take all those buds and you put them on dry ice. And you can put them on regular ice too at first, keep them frozen, or just go, it doesn't matter as long as you freeze it. And then once it's frozen, he takes it, he made the live resin, and it's, I'm assuming that you take the frozen material and you put dry ice around the outer rim of the blasting tube. So you've got 2 tubes, right? So on the outer tube, inside that ring, you pour dry ice. And the inner tube is where your cannabis, your frozen cannabis material goes inside there. And then you blast through that. I believe that's how you make it. If anybody else understands it better than me, let me know. He didn't tell me what the process was. And I still have the ability to ask him. He told me how to do it. And him and I were sitting getting high. And we were smoking some of his fucking rosin. And I don't fucking remember a goddamn thing of that conversation. We sat right here. And we did dabs. And I don't remember fucking... He told me the whole process. And I don't remember a word of it. So all I can do is just try to assume, man, that that's what it is. The point of live rosin is you're keeping the plant in the live state as soon as you cut it. So by freezing it as soon as you cut it, you can literally blast it 3 weeks later, man. That's what he did. He was blasting other people's material. Mine sat in a freezer. And it had dry ice in with it too, in a freezer. And for weeks. As long as you keep it in that frozen state, it's still live. Fresh frozen. Live resin, fresh frozen. They call that. Oh, rosin? Yeah, let's smoke some rosin, man. Sounds like a good call. Sounds like who was after Karsten on the digit drop? Okay, it was Karsten, and then who else wants to get me high? Who else wants to get me high? Who else wants to get me high? High. Karsten, then Just Jay. Just Jay. Right, Wendy? Yeah, if you say cunt in America. So I'm trying to decuntify America. I am trying to decuntify America. I'm bringing it back. I'm bringing back cunt. I'm bringing it back. And you guys can join me in my decuntification. By freely using the word when necessary. Now, the thing about the UK is they overuse it and they use it in the wrong places. So the word kind of loses its power. I'm not trying to take the power out of the word cunt. I'm just trying to give people the license to use it when it should be used. That's all. You know, Joe Biden is a dumb cunt. Donald Trump is a dumb fucking cunt. Melania Trump is a dumb fucking cunt. Dr. Jill Biden is a dumb fucking cunt. Do you see how that works? Nancy Pelosi is a dumb fucking cunt. Hillary Clinton is a dumb fucking cunt. Mitch McConnell is a dumb fucking cunt. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is a dumb fucking cunt. I love this one. Tulsi Gabbard is a dumb fucking cunt. You got a problem with that? Come see me. I'll tell you why she's a dumb fucking cunt. And let me just say this about H.A. Goodman. He says the only reason he supported Donald Trump was because he was the anti-war president. And he wanted to pull people out of war. And I commend H.A. Goodman for saying that. Now I just wonder, how many Americans died in war last year? Let's find out. Computer, how many Americans died in war in 2019?
Here's something I found on reference.com. During World War I, a total...
Computer, shut the fuck up. Okay, Google. How many American soldiers lost their lives in 2019?
Here is some information for how many U.S. soldiers died 2019.
And then my fucking phone starts playing music. Why? What is wrong with you, man? What is wrong with this fucking phone? You're gonna give me a fucking copyright strike, you fucking piece of shit. Why does it just start playing music, man, after I do a Google search? That is fucked up. This is all new. Whole new glitch. It's gonna get me a copyright strike one day. H.A. Goodman says, I voted for Donald Trump because I want to save Americans that are dying in war. Well, 12 Americans died in war in 2019. Good. You know, you're cutting back those numbers. I'm sure 20, you know, in 20. Okay, okay, Google. How many American soldiers died in war in 2013? Okay, Google. How many American soldiers died at war in 2013? Okay, Google. American soldier deaths total 2013. Killed in action. Here we go. How many American soldiers were killed from 2000 to 2020? 2001. Here's the numbers. Okay, the highest number is 2010. It's almost 500, 498. Let's say 500 people died 1 year from war. H.A. Goodman, he's like, man, too many people die from war. 500 people a year is 500 too much. I'm going to vote for Donald Trump. Okay. Donald Trump mishandles COVID. Now there's 280,000? Is it 200? Okay, Google. Total American deaths from COVID. It's been a happy dream. Why is it so hard to get the number? It's 200, what is it, 280,000? See, it's so hard to get a fucking answer on these goddamn things. Let me pull up the goddamn COVID info. Just to make a fucking point. But so H.A. Goodman goes and votes for Donald Trump to save 500 American soldiers from dying in war. And now we've got 200 and let's say 80,000 civilian deaths. And that is okay with H.A. Goodman. Yeah, he's the, I wanted to get out of war. It was war. It was so bad. That's why I voted for Donald Trump, and he got us out of war. And the highest year of deaths in the last 20 was 500 American soldiers died in 2010. That's the highest number of deaths in a year. And H.A. Goodman, that was important. That's still important today. Even today, even after we've lost 280,000 Americans. Yeah, 280, Jesus fucking Christ. 286,000 Americans. I got to write it down. 286K. 286,000 Americans. And I'm not saying it's all Trump's fault, but hey, that's perfectly fine with H.A. Goodman. 286,000 deaths is okay with H.A. Goodman. But the 500 American soldiers, you know, the guys who signed up to die for their country, those crazy motherfuckers. He's sad about those guys. He wants to save the Tulsi Gabbard cunts that thought war was the answer. War is the solution to our problem. Yeah, Tulsi Gabbard is a cunt because that was her decision. And you want to put her in charge? Never put a politician in charge that went to fucking war. War was not the answer. They took part in the wrong answer. They chose poorly. You know, you want a politician who knows how to talk, not fucking pick up a gun and shoot someone in the face. Cheers, Gene. I'd love to smoke with you. Cheers, Gene. I'm just smoking for you. How about that? Cheers. I'm doing personal hits for people. Hey, Consuelo. Now, who was after? It was Karsten and then Just Jay. Okay, Just Jay's next. Fresh hit for Just Jay. Orange bud it is. Ooh, that is smelling delish. The orange bud is retaining its orangeness after all of this time. That is fantastic. We're getting into it for Just Jay. Just Jay. I say, Just Jay. Here we go, good sir, good sir. Cheers. Top of the hour, Just Jay. Man, could you imagine if I got to the bottom of one of these and there was a fucking seed? I would fucking flip. Yeah, it's good. Orange bud is great. Look at me, man. Look how much it just fucking kicked my ass. I'm like moving in slow motion. Holy moly, man. Wake up, man. Wake up, man. You're hosting a podcast. So, my friend at Diesel Freak, Wade, he messaged me and said if I overnight him the Roxer ECM, he'll tune it and send it back the same day. He says I'll tune it today and I'll ship it back today. I said I'll have it back to you by Friday. Today's Wednesday. That ain't gonna fucking happen. I don't know what the fuck he's thinking. I don't think they're gonna be able to overnight it, even if I ship it right now. But tune it again and see. I tell you what, man, it's fucking got a lot of power now, man, on that stage 2 tune. I can only get it up to 71 miles an hour so far. Both times. The first time I tried, I got it to 71. This time I only got it up to 70. Hey, Grease, Car 98K, GR, what's up? Hi, Nicole Tomlinson. My cucumber is full of yellow flowers for weeks now and won't produce. It needs more light. Yeah, the cucumbers need more light, bro. That's zucchinis, cucumber, and even tomatoes, man. When you boost that light, what kind of light are you running on them, Billy? They need fucking light. Do you have them in 12 and 12? Are you giving them 12 hours of darkness? I don't know, Carson. Maybe I could take it to a mechanic shop, and tell them what it's doing, and they might just be like, "Oh yeah, it's this," But the guy that I'm shipping it off to said that there's no way that vehicle should be going into third gear when you drop it into L1, and I do, and it makes it work, bro. It's the weirdest thing. It goes into fucking third gear if I put it back into low 1. So this is it. Only if I go from a dead stop. First gear, fine. Second gear, fine. As soon as I click it into drive, L1, L2, right, and drive, I click it into drive and it switches right from second gear into third, and I slam it into L1, and then it'll go into third, fourth gear. You'll hear it go to fourth, and then you'll hear it drop back down into third gear. And then I'll be able to run out third gear. LED. Oh, yeah, there you go. LED, bro. Yeah, it's fucking LED, bro. It's an LED. What do you expect? That's not sunlight. That plant wants fucking sunlight, bro. It wants to be blasted with rays of sun. You have to get as close to that as you can. Oh, one other thing, bro. Make sure you're fucking pollinating that motherfucker. Right? Do you have a fan on it? Are you tapping it at all? Are you moving it around? It's got to be pollinated. Those flowers aren't going to turn into veggies unless they get triggered. Right? You got a fan on the plants? That should help. Those are the two things. Those are the only two things. Not enough light. And you're giving it plenty of water, I'm assuming, right? As much water as they can take, right? Yeah, I don't know about those LEDs, bro. Let me know how it works out for you, though. Name one time fundamentalists won a war. Why? Get a better alternator? Divided, we get a better alternator? Electric shift? Really? CO2 regulation makes the best. Divided, we call it cannabis in here, please. Can we call it cannabis? And Divided, the word pot is really negative and it's really offensive. That word pot, I can't believe you just used that word to refer to cannabis. Really? You call it pot, bro? Thanks, brother. That's just fucked up. I mean, I wouldn't have been so angry about somebody calling it weed. But pot's really negative and dirty sounding, bro. Why? I can't believe you even used that word. Who's Hickok 45? Is that someone like me that does podcasting and smokes? Bro, there's a lot of people who choose to use negative terminology to refer to cannabis. You call it whatever you want. Well, because you smoke every day and you have access to it. Divided we fall. We want everyone to have access to it. Right? So we work every day, a little bit of discipline to try to get access of cannabis to everybody. By calling it cannabis for one thing, and then we could talk about the history behind it. Why we don't call it pot or anything we want. Because no, he reviews guns. He shoots clay pots and makes them smoke. He calls it smoking pot. That's fine. That's hilarious. I have no problem with that. That's actually that's the correct use of the word. That's the correct use of the word pot. Divided We Fall says maybe. Well, I bet you I could convince you Divided We Fall. Marijuana is also negative because it was used to demean Hispanics back in the day. Cannabis sounds technical. Marijuana makes you associate it with those damn dirty immigrants, says Wendy. Hickok, it's with that sentiment, right? You should have put that in quotes. Hickok 45 is an ex-high school biology teacher. Okay. And I am an ex-studio owner, a recording studio owner. I'm also currently an investor and a philanthropist, and I own multiple businesses, and one that is exquisitely successful. So, are we comparing how much money we make? Are we comparing, you're a drummer? Okay. No, Divided We Fall. Do you understand that by calling it devil's lettuce, that doesn't help the image of cannabis? That doesn't help. You understand that that's a negative term, right? The word I was looking for before was resumes. Are we comparing resumes? You're telling me you're telling me about somebody who makes a joke about the terms, smoking pots because he takes guns and shoots flower pots, and when they smoke, he calls it smoking pot. And I think that's fucking hilarious, and that's the correct use of the word. That's the actual correct use. Everything sounds bad to. Everything sounds bad to reefer madness dips. Are you recalling me a reefer madness dip? Is that what you're trying to say? Because I want to get access for all, and I want to show cannabis respect, and I want other people to learn about the history, and I want people to learn about why we call it cannabis. That makes me a reefer madness dip. What? You're kind of hard to communicate with, bro. Look at how straight I got my beard hairs, guys. Look how long the sides got. See, when I realize I can grow a beard this fast, I'm not so scared to shave it off now. If I could grow it this long in 6 months, then what the fuck? Zip. 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 It'll be right back, man. 6 months. In 6 months, I'll have it all back. It's that goddamn beard balm. People who are against marijuana are reefer madness dips. Devil's cabbage is tobacco, says Stephen Colbert. No law regarding cannabis worldwide. You are combative and defensive. That makes... I'm combative and defensive? Hey, you guys, if you don't feel I am being combative and defensive right now, press number 1. If you feel like I am having a legitimate conversation and trying to convince someone of an argument, and by not being combative and defensive, press number 1 right now. I came in chill and you took it the wrong way. Bro, I'm chill with you, man. I'm here to talk to you. If anything, you've taken our request for you to refer to it as cannabis the wrong way. And still trying to use every negative term that you possibly can and throw at me. And I'm not even calling you on your bullshit. I'm sitting here letting you use those terms. I'm even reading them out loud for you. While you can see, obviously, that they're blocked on my live stream. And I'll still read those words out loud for you. And I'm being combative? Unreal feelings in this chat. Look at all the ones, bro. I think a lot of people disagree with you. Now, I have no problem sitting here getting high with you and talking to you and trying to educate you on something that I happen to have a lot of information on. It's literally right here behind me. I got a couple of books. It's called The Emperor Wears No Clothes by Jack Herer. You can go read that for free at jackherer.com. When you get to that website, just click on the link at the top of the screen. It says The Emperor. And you can read that whole book for free. And all the information that I have, you'll learn. And then you're not going to want to use any of those words either. You're going to want to call it cannabis after reading that book. And you'll see why. Now, I can sit here and explain it to you, and I have no problem doing that. But you got to drop the whole stop yelling at me, bit with me. I'm not yelling at you. You don't know what yelling is if you think that I'm being combative with you right now. Seen a news bit where the commentator was talking about the House passing the bill for deregulation, but at that end segment, it made people know that cannabis was just scientific plant and it should be referred to as what it was. Marijuana? What? That is fucking hilarious. Oh my goodness. Nina. Hello, Nina. Wendy. This is not defensive. They'll never get legitimacy for the use of cannabis as medication if we continue to use the terms and play by their rules and stereotypes. Think of this as education or raising awareness. Wendy Waitkiss Roberts, thank you so much, honey. I think I love you. Thank you for saying that. Stephen, we call the herb cannabis here and in everyday life scientific name. He's talking. Why bend to call it the whatever? Okay, why? I'm not bending to marijuana madness dips or reefer madness dips. All right? Divided we fall. This is the last time I'm going to tell you to stop using that terminology on my live stream. We do only refer to it as cannabis. I don't want to see any more dots on my live stream. And if I do, I'm going to block you immediately. You know the game. You want to sit here and you want to try to troll me? That's fine. You'll see how long you last. Okay? But I'm going to answer your question right now legitimately, and you're going to have to try to act like an adult and respect my goddamn audience in my live stream. So, number one, I'm not bending to anybody, okay? That was your question. Why? You want to know why I'm calling it cannabis? Because ultimately, I want everybody to have access to cannabis. I want everybody to have access to it. Because I understand it better than you. I understand it way better than you. I understand a lot more of the science behind it than you do. You know, I've literally taken it and I've created a product out of it. And I share this with people every day. It's only 3 ingredients. You smoke it better than me? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's find out right now. I'll smoke to that. If you smoke it better than me, go right ahead. Cheers, everybody. Who was next on the list, guys? Let's go. It was Just Jay. After Just Jay, it was who was after Just Jay? Nobody. No, 7, no, 3, no, 3, no, 7, no, 3, no, 7, 7, no, 3, no, 7, 3. Okay, I guess I'm smoking for Divided We Fall. Psst. You're still holding your little tiny hit? Please. Still holding it. Is that how you judge how good the bong hit was? I've smoked a little cannabis. Let me tell you a story, okay? Divided We Fall. I'm going to tell you a story. Well, thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I will tell you a little story, okay? And it's all in the book, The Emperor Wears No Clothes by Jack Herer. If you go to jackherer.com, you can read this for free. It's Herer. There are not 3 R's in Herer. Okay, there's only 2. Herer.com. jackherer.com. When you get there, click on the link at the top of the screen and it says, I was going to say grow 4 pounds. It says The Emperor. There's the whole book. All of the information I'm about to give you is available in that book. Okay. Thank you, Jack Herer. And thank you, the Jack Herer estate, for putting this information for free up on the internet. You get it? Right. That's why we say this. No law regarding cannabis. No law regarding cannabis. Hell yeah. No law regarding cannabis. There should be no law regarding cannabis. And you know what, man? I went to this website where you debate people live on video, and I debated this guy on there should be no law regarding cannabis. And and this is true, bro, and you can go back and watch this. It's still up on the internet. At one point, he said, so what you're telling me is that, these were his words, cannabis laws hurt people more than cannabis does. And I said, you know what? I've never even thought of it that way before. And I said, thank you. Yes. And you just won the argument for me. He literally won my argument for me just by saying that. And I was like, I'm out. You know, there wasn't much more to say after that. You had from a drunk driving accident? That's bad, man. I don't know how much my medical bills were. Isn't that interesting? I don't know how much my medical bills were. I can't remember from when I broke my neck and my ribs. It's amazing how much insurance covers on some of that, man. I had diverticulitis recently. I got flown to a hospital that was, you know, it would have been a 3-hour drive away. They got me there in less than an hour by helicopter. And you're surrounded by meth. Meth is everywhere, man. You know, it is in a lot of places. It is common. You know, when you consider that truckers use meth, right? Truckers are able to stop at truck stops and meet people. And there is a open supply line all around the country via truckers and bikers. You ever going through a truck stop and you see a fucking 18-wheeler and a bunch of bikes? Fucking keep going. Just keep on going. You gonna go stop and go to the bathroom? Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. Ice cream. Ain't gonna happen. That's from Nancy Pelosi. You like it? It's just a loop. It's my Nancy Pelosi loop. Ain't gonna happen. Let's look at these COVID numbers. Hey, now listen, guys. COVID is the new normal. Look, it's not going to change. There's no law. No law is going to be passed. It's going to force people to get vaccinated. And because people refuse to wear masks and people refuse to social distance and people refuse to get vaccinated, and there's a lot of people that are going to refuse to do that, probably about 50% of the country, we will never be able to beat COVID. And if that's the reason, if they're saying that's misinformation that I'm putting out on YouTube, and that's why they're taking my video down for medical misinformation about COVID, this is what I propose to you. Come see me in 10 years. Come check out the videos like this that survived in 10 years, and you tell me how we're doing with COVID here in the United States. Because anti-vaxxers ain't gonna vax. And anti-maskers ain't gonna mask. And anti-social distancers ain't gonna social distance. My neighbors refuse to social distance and wear masks, and they're elderly. They don't give a fuck. They have people over from their church. They have their family over all the time. They've got parties all the time. They don't care. They're bringing people over all the time. It's sooner or later, they're going to get it. Watch. They're going to die. It's going to kill them. Because they're elderly, man. They can't take that shit. But they don't give a fuck. It's not going to stop them from living their lives. Hey, you know what their whole philosophy is? We don't know how much time we got left. We could die next week. We want to see our children. We want to hang out with our church members. And we don't want this thing to stop. You know, hey, man, I understand. But you can still be around each other and wear masks and social distance, man. He's got it built a whole outside thing, man. You know, so they can hang out outside. You think they're using it? Fuck no. They're not using that fucking thing. No, they're out in the house, man. They're chilling, man. They're breathing air, swapping air, not wearing masks, letting their children run around. You know? Super spreaders, man. A child is a super spreader. How are you going to fucking keep a kid from coming up and hugging your leg? That's what they do. What are you going to put your hand on their forehead? You just touch their forehead. What are you supposed to wear gloves? This is the new normal. Take me down. YouTube, take me down. Take me down. But it's the truth, and you guys know it's the fucking truth, and these videos will survive on Facebook, and they'll survive on Twitch. You'll be able to see them still. You know, but yeah, you speak the truth on YouTube now about this, and I'm telling you, if this is the fact that I am saying that they're saying is mis or disinformation and that the video should not be seen by people, you guys need to assess who you're getting your information from, and YouTube is severely filtering it. And I don't know if anybody out there is telling you that this is the new normal and we're not going to fucking beat COVID. We're not going to beat COVID, and this is the new normal. Find me somebody else who's saying that. Find me another podcaster right now who's saying that on the internet. I want to talk to them. You know, we could join forces. You know, you got H.A. Goodman over there worried with 200,000 people watching him. Worrying about an election. Worrying about who won the election. Trying to say, you know, he's going to reverse it. So many people. And right now they're finally starting to call it the third wave of COVID. It's about time, man. I saw it on the news. I was like, man, oh my God. I was like, my audience would be so proud of me if you guys saw this shit. People are like pointing and saying, as you can see, this is the third wave of COVID, and it is way worse than the first and seconds. And I'm like, that's what I was saying from the very start, man. I had it right from the beginning. That's why you watch my show. Oh, Divided We Fall, right on. Welcome, bro. You're going to like it. Civil War's not going to break out, bro. We'll be okay, man. Don't think like that, Divided We Fall. That's the problem. That's the problem. Don't think like that. Don't put those words out there. We shouldn't be having civil war. We need to be learning how to talk. That's what I was just showing on before with Kyle, man. With Kyle Kalinske. Bro. This is what listen to what Kyle Kalinske is saying and listen to me agree with him.
Position. This is the position that most sensible people have. Instead of this approach to politics of like warring tribes and factions and never building coalitions.
See what you see?
And just to put this in perspective for you, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez just came out and said very clearly, oh, Josh Hawley is for stimulus checks. I'm for stimulus checks. Would I work with Josh Hawley on that? You bet your ass. Because we agree on that.
Working together.
Now, does that mean that AOC is going to agree with Josh Hawley when Josh Hawley takes like a right-wing immigration position? No! Because she didn't say, I agree with him on immigration and I'd like to work with him.
I love this guy! He fucking scared me! I fucking love it!
That. What she said is, on stimulus checks we agree and I'd work together with him. And guess what? Josh Hawley responded.
Guess what? I love when people say, guess what now? Guess what? What? That's what.
Ron Paul and Bernie
I'm always
Sanders
waiting for that. Does everybody realize that saying, guess what? That's what little kids say. And all the politicians are saying it. And now all the pundits are starting to say it now too. Everybody's saying, guess what? I'm saying it too. Because it's funny, man. But it's a little kid thing. Guess what? What? That's what. Dude, I remember that when I was like 4 years old, man. We were saying guess what when we were fucking little kids, right? Press number 1 if you remember guess what. Press number 1 if you remember saying guess what when you were a little kid. Guess what? What? That's what. Press number 1. Press number 1. Press number 1 if you remember guess what. What? That's what. Guess what? What? That's what. Come on. Now, press number 4 if I've ever made you jump from screaming. Press number 4 if I've ever startled you. Like Kyle just startled me. Which I must say was just fantastic. It was fantastic. I say it was fantastic.
To work together all the time on war-related issues, on the drug war-related issues, They wanted to do criminal justice reform. They
bless
work
up
towards
the
criminal justice
fucking-
reform. They want to legalize marijuana.
Cannabis!
Take yes for an answer. Take yes for an answer. Now, that doesn't mean, since we agree on this one thing, we're best buds and we agree on everything. No! It's we agree on this one thing. I'll fight you when I don't agree with you, and when I agree with you, I agree with you. If AOC can acknowledge that, and Ro Khanna can acknowledge that, how is it that some media dunces can't acknowledge that? And some people online can't acknowledge that? You're legitimizing fascists or whatever. If she has a show that has millions of viewers, it doesn't matter whether or not you want to acknowledge it, she's legitimate. So how do you deal with that? You talk to the audience, convert them to your worldview, and then all you could do is speak the truth as you see it at every moment. And if that means you go on Laura Ingraham's show and you argue with her vociferously for 10 minutes, so be it. That means you go on and you agree that war is bad, so be it. I guess the reason why this keeps popping up in my mind as like a very annoying issue is because it's one of those ones where like there's this sense of like self-righteousness among people who don't agree with Ro Khanna on this. And it's like it actually is a really stupid position. It's really dumb. And it is actively anti-coalition building to get stuff done in the real world and to win. In fact, Ro Khanna and Tulsi Gabbard and Ilhan Omar, like these are people who worked with Matt Gaetz, an idiot right-wing Republican, because Matt Gaetz just happens to be against, it's either the war in Iraq or the war in Afghanistan, and they had to stand up and fight against Liz Cheney and the hawkish Democrats. So, people who disagree with you on the issue are forming coalitions, right? The hawkish, neoconservative, pro-war Democrats and Republicans are more than happy to work together on an issue where they agree, so why would you not work together with the ones on the right? Oh, because they're bad on other issues. Yes, they're bad on other issues. Great. We're not talking about the other issues. We're talking about this issue right now. When we talk about the other issue, yes, we'll argue. We're talking about this issue right now. So it's this weird sense of, like, self-righteousness that people have. Bad people are bad, Ro Khanna. Oh, thank you! Oh, you're so fucking thoughtful! You're so brilliant! I think bad people are bad and Laura Ingram's bad. Oh, bro, you blew my mind, bro! If you're engaged in politics and it's not for specific policy issues, perhaps you shouldn't even be engaged in politics. If your whole reason for engaging in it is like, I need to find meaning among a tribe, go play sports instead. You know? Because there's like, the tribe or team aspect of it is part and parcel of the game and is very beneficial. But in this, it's not about the tribe. It's not about the team. It's about materially improving people's lives and having a positive impact on this world. And sometimes that means with working with assholes. Duh. I have a principled stance against working with assholes. Then congratulations on just virtue signaling all day and never getting anything done ever for any reason whatsoever. So anyway, I think Ro Khanna is obviously right. It's just so annoying that this kind of stuff is like still debatable. You know? Like...
Right?
Coalition building is politics 101.
Right?
And the weird thing is, the way these people
Whipped
think,
cream,
even
puts
if
all
we
of your
somehow
butter.
manage to convince like 90% of the country to agree with us on all of our
puts whipped
issues,
cream on the coffee
they'd
in my
be
mouth.
like,
It's
no,
unreal.
you
What
have
are
to
you
write
doing?
off like
What are you
40%
doing,
of those
Nabel?
people and actively not work with them because they don't agree with you. They didn't agree with you on other stuff. Perhaps this is a bad example because I just said they agree. If we could get them to agree with us on everything, what I meant to say was, if you could get 90% of the country to agree with you on something specific, and then these people would chime in and say, no, you have to dismiss 40% of that 90% because that 40% has other really shitty views. It's like you literally just aren't taking yes for an answer. Like, that's what that is. And it's so, like, childlike, and it's like you're throwing a tantrum, and... Anyway. Bad people are bad, bro. They're so bad.
They're so bad, bro.
Thank you for your insight, Aaron Rubar. We appreciate it.
Damn, I was hoping he was going to get in his little high squeaky voice more. So that is somebody who I can show you guys, and he doesn't copyright strike me for showing you his videos. He never does. I show you guys Secular Talk full videos. Jimmy Dore, full videos. Graham Elwood, while they're live, full videos. These people don't come after me for copyright. Can you believe another podcaster, another uploader goes after somebody because you showed your crowd my video? Man, I wish more of y'all would go live and show your fans my videos. God, that'd be fucking great. Host a watch party with your favorite Trendy Ass Dabbers or Nays Garden video. Short or long video. Do a watch party, man. Do it on Facebook. See how many of your friends will come watch it with you. Sit there and chat with your friends while you watch one of the videos. Wouldn't that be fucking cool? You guys have access to those videos? I don't know how you do that. I mean, my videos came up on when I did a watch party. My own videos came up, so I don't know what would come up for you. I don't know how you select outside videos. You probably have to copy and paste it in or something. Or you must somehow navigate over towards where my video might reside. What's jitter fudge, bro? I do not know. Mocha fudge with dark chocolate espresso beans. You told me. It's so funny. It's like we're talking. Billy, I love you. You communicate so well. I'm literally having a conversation with your sentence. How fucking funny was that, bro? You go, my wife is making jitter fudge. I go, well, what is jitter fudge? I don't know what jitter fudge is. And then the sentence, as you keep reading, says, for Christmas, mocha fudge with dark chocolate espresso beans mixed in. Excited. Fucking A, bro. Espresso beans. I love that shit. I want some jitter fudge. Jitter, because it gives you the jitters. I get it. What? I don't know what you mean, huh? I'm not drinking coffee. What? Coffee? What? Speed you out? No. I'm fine. Unreal. Whipped cream. Put all of your butter. Oh. Caveffe. Caveffe and crema with a little bit of splash. So what Kyle Kulinski was saying, and I agree, is that this was a good thing. The left and the right need to come together and start talking and working out their differences. For the last 4 years, she's been doing nothing but blah, 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 blahing the left and talking about how fucking fantastic Donald Trump is and defending Donald Trump and blah, blah, blahing the left. And now she has Ro Khanna on, and they start talking and they start fucking making a little progress, you know? And that is beautiful, man. You know, I'd love to see more of that. You know? Just get along, man. Just get the fuck along. I don't know if you're going to be able to work out your differences, but at least talk instead of blah, blah, blah. Donald Trump is the best. Donald Trump is the best. Blah, blah. That gets us nowhere, man. You know, ignoring all the horrible things that Donald Trump does gets us nowhere. I'm going to be looking forward to a nice, boring presidency by Joe Biden, no matter how many, you know, years, months, or days he fucking can survive before he just completely turns into ashes right before our eyes. Because literally, that is what I'm expecting to see. We're all just going to be watching him, and it's going to be like that fucking scene from Raiders of the Lost Ark where that dude just fucking melts, and, you know, and his eyes come out of the socket. We're all watching, and he's going, yeah, man. What's he always say? He goes, come on, man. And he's just melting in front of us. And then he's just a pile of ashes. And the wind just blows the ashes away. I'm expecting that to happen at any moment with Joe fucking Biden. I mean, he already broke his foot in 2 places playing with his fucking dog. What did I fucking tell you? Holy fucking shit. Yeah, I just realized this. I predicted that Joe Biden was going to break his foot. And if you guys go back in my videos, okay, I will pay whoever finds this video clip $100. For real. For real. Okay? And I'm serious, I'll pay you $100. If you can go back in my videos before Joe Biden broke his foot and he was I'm going to pay you $100 to find me a link to my video. $100 to find me talking about Joe Biden jogging out. He was jogging out to the fucking podium and I did commentary on it. And I said, that man should not be jogging. That is not a command decision by someone that's going to be the leader of the country, knowing that he is old, knowing that he is weak, knowing that he could literally just break apart at any moment while he's out there showing off how physically fit he is, and he's jogging and he's jogging and he's running out there. And oh, here he goes. He's fucking jogging out there. And I said, he shouldn't be doing it. And then what happened 2 weeks ago? He's playing with his fucking dog. He breaks his fucking foot. What are you playing with your fucking dog for? What are you running around? Are you frolicking? You fucking idiot. What are you running after the dog? Is that what you were doing? I'm just trying to picture what a fucking 75-year-old man does when he plays with a dog. You know, I play with my dog. You've seen me rolling around on the floor with him. And hey, you know what I've also done? I've run behind my dog. But you know what? I'm 52 years old. And if I fall down, you know, I'm running out here on the ground. It's like dirt. And I don't have to really worry about getting hurt so bad out here. And I'm not doing it all the time. But if I was 75 years old, that is the last fucking thing I would be doing. President of the United States or not. I'm not going to be running behind my dog. And how do you break your fucking foot? I'm assuming he's running behind the dog. You know? Like when he's jogging. Who wants that $100, man? Find me that shit. Find me that goddamn video. The first one to send me the link to my video of me talking about Joe Biden fucking jogging out. Make sure you have a way for me to pay you via PayPal or you know, on a Facebook Cash App or whatever. And I will send you $100 for finding this link. Because I predict shit all the time. You guys need to see it. You guys need to see that I predict shit. Oh, yeah, Nay said, man. Nay said he was going to break his fucking legs or some shit. Oh, you'll see. You will see. Joe Biden was jogging out. And you know what? It might even be video of him on my video of him jogging out and me going, what the fuck is he doing? So if you could, that might make it easier to find. You might find, when you're fast forwarding through, you might see the clip of Joe Biden jogging out to the podium. That will be the video. $100. Who's going to get $100? Get it on this video. I'm going to give you $100. I'm going to pay it right now. $100. Go back. You guys, somebody should go back to where in February where I was talking about COVID. Here, I tell you what. I'm going to go back in February where I was talking about COVID. Check this shit out. Library, my videos. Okay. So I said February. Watch this shit. I'm going to do a search. God damn, dude. I predicted everything, bro. I've predicted everything that has happened in the last year. I've predicted it all on this fucking show. Everything except knowing who was going to win the election. I was honest. I didn't know who was going to win the fucking election. All the way up until, you know, all the way up until, what was it, like, all the way up until Joe Biden had hit 270. When Joe Biden hit 270, I said he won. Do you see 11-11? I don't know what you mean 11-11. I don't know divided we fall what that means. Do you see 11-11? Nostra Cannabis. Nostra Cannabis, I love it. I'm Nostra Cannabis. Dude, my channel videos aren't popping up. I hope I'm not lagging my show out trying to pull this YouTube up. No drop frames yet? Okay, cool. Okay, let's go back to February. We're gonna go back. Okay, live streams. See, it gives you this different kind of list now. It's so fucked up, man. Filter, search across your channel. Here we go. COVID. Here we go. COVID. Here we go. August, July, June. Come on, I want to search more, dude. Show all. Here we go. There's 14. No matching video. What? What do you mean no matching videos? You fucking what? Okay. Let's see here. July, May, April. This is May, March. March 9th. March 9th. March 9th. It says Bill Gates predicted COVID 4 years ago. Dude, this is fucking March 9th. Oh, fuck. Let's watch this shit. Dude, this is going to be great. Dude, this is... I said February, but this is March. This is close enough. Yeah, bro. Watch this video. This is going to be good. I predicted this shit. I told you guys about this. I told you it was going to get bad.
Okay, we are live.
Just listen to what I said about it back then.
And welcome to the show, everybody. I hope you're having a fantastic morning and afternoon or evening, depending on where you are in the world watching this episode, or even if you're watching it in the future. Welcome and thank you for popping in. Let's see. We've got some people that were on last night or this morning watching last night's show. Yes, Debbie is our first one here, though. Hey, Debbie. I
Debbie
do
was
see
first.
chats as you guys chat on the pre-recorded, the already recorded videos. When you guys go through and you watch on Facebook and you chat, you say anything, I see those comments.
It's got a COVID disclaimer.
I love that. And I would love for you guys to keep doing that. Keep interacting with the videos. Even if you know I'm not live, but you got a comment to make the comment in the morning when I come up and I look at the chat. I see what you said.
You guys have been doing that. Thank you. I love that. I love that. Thank you.
Well, hey, guys.
That you guys do that shit. Keep commenting on videos even when I'm not live. It's great that I see that.
In a Dean, yeah, I heard that. I heard that Dean Koontz wrote a novel. It totally predicted this. Hey, Karsten, Michael, what's up with you, Michael Haskey? How's your health, buddy? Let us know. I think we're gonna see a jump here onto the couch. Yes, so simple for him now. You know his brother can't jump up on the couch.
This was
Doesn't
bad.
have the ability to jump up like
This is
Rogan
funny
does.
when he's a little pop.
Rogan's got stronger legs, and he's lighter, so he's more nimble and he's more agile. And you know, he can jump up on the couch, which is cool. I'm glad I don't have to pick him up to put him up there. I'm scared waking you. What? I'm scared. What? Waking you? What? Karsten? What? Karsten? What's good today? Hey, Gene. Much love and respect. Thank you, Michael. Says he retweets.
Oh, when people notice the number 11, dude, my old engineer, Jeff,
Scared as
he
fuck.
used to
Well,
always
the
say that.
infectious
Man,
virus
years
outbreak
ago,
is
he was like, dude, I always wake up and it's 11:11. It's like, I think I'm gonna
Scared
die at
as fuck.
11:11 at night.
Don't be scared. I don't want to wake you through my comments. I don't want to wake you through my comments. Mr. Sparkle says, lol, Tony Long. Love baby bubblehead Rogan. It's not the love, man. He's the most loving thing on the planet. You know?
He is. He's so gentle.
Just,
I watch him play with other doggies.
sweet.
You know, he's
I
so
had no
gentle.
idea
I love
had-
watching
You
that.
know, it's such a waste of love for me to not have a woman in my life, to not
Ah!
have a pet or something to relate my love to. All I have are y'all. Sometimes you accept it, sometimes you don't. This guy right here, unconditional, man. You know, and he never trolls me. He's 100% love. And I give him 100% love back. And it is, I've got love to give, you know, and it's a waste of my love to not have something or someone to project it onto, because what a waste, you know. It's there, and if it's just sitting, if my love is just sitting,
Oh,
not being used,
so
what a
yeah, I
fucking
was
waste.
clean shaven.
So I'm so glad that Dino gave me Rogan. He's really changed my life.
When did I say this was? Did I say this was March?
This country should have better prepared
March
for
9th,
virus.
early March. Great,
No,
March 9th.
them
This was
thinking
back
this
in
shit
March,
about
guys.
scaring the shit
Listen
out
to
of
what
people.
I'm going to say about COVID.
Just hang in there, Michael. You might be okay. It might not remove your memory.
March.
You know, you might be fine. So don't be scared. I mean, and if it does remove your memory, it's not the end of the world, bro. You could be dead.
March.
You know, and losing your memory is better than being dead.
August, September, October.
And you'll still have Romania.
Oh, well,
you'll
it's
still
been,
have us
okay.
here
So it's
to help
been,
you along, and
it's been
hopefully
9 months. What did I
Romania
say,
will
6
guide you
months?
Back to trendy as dabbers if you forget about us. And
9,
they'll remind you
this is
how
at
awesome
least
you are.
less than
We'll
9 months of
fill in
growth
the
for
blanks,
sure.
bro.
At least less than 9 months of growth. We could go, maybe it is 6 months
Look
of
at
growth.
that. Michael's going to pray to his God for you. Which God is it, Michael?
Which God?
Which God is it that you're going to pray to? It is my son and my best friend. Yeah, you spread love through your oil to him. Have benefited from it. Yeah, I do. That's true. I do. And not only by selling the oil to people, but by giving you guys the ability, the information, to make it yourselves. You know I love y'all. I'm not trying to get rich off of y'all. I'm already rich. What do I need your money for? I already got plenty of my own, you know? That's why I don't support Donald Trump. And, you know, I was thinking this morning about all the people that are supporting Joe Biden right now, and you're going to lose the election. You're going to create, anybody that's supporting Joe Biden right now, you're going to create 4 more years of Donald Trump. I was thinking about that this morning, and I was thinking about, you know, I'm fine with 4 more years of Trump financially, but it's the aspect of being embarrassed for 4 more years that we are allowing this monkey to rule over us. It's embarrassing. You know, I'll be rich, but I'm not going to feel good about it. I'm going to be embarrassed. You know, if you guys put Joe Biden against Sanders and you lift him above Sanders and to go against Donald Trump, you're going to lose. Donald Trump is going to eviscerate that fucking failing memory, senile, old fucking rusty bucket of a piece of shit politician, Joe Biden. He's got nothing left. He's got nothing left.
I was talking about Joe Biden fucking falling apart back
They're
then.
not using the term tard on the live stream anymore. Per Bilejo. It was a good discussion. It's not a good word. I made the mistake a few days ago. He corrected me. They're literally destroying our nation, these Dems. Titus. Hey, David C. Baker Jr. is here, everybody. What's up, buddy? How are you? I'm fine. I'm great, actually. I'm great. Happy.
Liar.
A little bit excited. This morning, I watched some climate stuff, and I'm just thankful that I'm doing the right thing by going off grid, and I really hope that those of you that have the ability to do it will consider it as well. When I see Tucker.
Tucker?
Tucker!
Tucker from fucking from
Yeah, all this stuff is
Breaking
fake.
Bad.
You know Tucker, right? Anybody can tell me why I was yelling Tucker like that? Let me know. Joe Biden, dirty.
Oh, I just gave it away.
Why Trump asking questions about Biden and Hillary? Dems are trying to silence him. Taylor Schwab, well said. This is Hillary. This is fucking Hillary 2.0, guys. This is Hillary 2016. We're doing the exact same thing. You know, we're defeating Bernie Sanders to put a loser in his place that can't defend himself, that will fail, and he definitely won't become president of the United States. Joe Biden will not win this election. And, you know, come back and lambaste me if I'm wrong. Tucker!
No, I think you got me wrong.
Hey, look.
Tyrone, I've always wanted Donald Trump to lose. That's where you got me wrong. I've always wanted Donald Trump to lose. Always.
Bobo, what's up, son?
Always.
Yes, Tucker. Tucker from Breaking Bad. Oh, Billy Ho! Tucker! 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 I love that fucking scene. It's one of my favorite scenes from Breaking Bad. When he gets that guy with the shovel to start digging, he's like, I know meth heads. I fucking love that shit. Vallejo gets the first dab. He's right. It was from Breaking Bad.
Tucker!
Tucker! You're just trying to figure out who is behind that wall that is screaming Tucker, you know? And then when you find out, you're like, whoa. That's fucked up, man. Is shitting in his face, right, Dave? Strange Clinton woman, I hear. The grocery store spent $400 not going back for a while. Yeah, I wouldn't go back at all. Oh, I get it. Daniel, what's up? Jinmin, smokes lunch. All right. I was gonna do a bowl. I was gonna smoke a bowl. I even packed a bowl. And then I was getting the job ready. I don't know. I'm a little confused. How deep do you think it is? Deep. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Real deep. So how deep do you think it is? It's such a funny question. Oh man, that was such a great fucking scene. That is such a great scene. Tucker! 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 Tucker!
It's funny
Tucker!
it's funny every time I do.
I'm gonna lose my voice screaming that shit. Just started season 5. Oh, you're right up there with me, man. I'm on season 5.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah, Bond.
It's
We're
fucking
enjoying it,
funny.
aren't we?
What a funny guy.
I love going back and watching great productions like that, man.
You're a real
All right, I'm just
funny
gonna switch to
guy.
straight flower with you guys to start off. Quarter of the hour.
I thought Rogan was on the floor right here for
And
watching.
let's talk about the word cannabis today. Somebody
I'm
put
losing
something up
my-
about marijuana on Twitter,
Losing my
and I
mind.
said you should call it cannabis, and I said because it's the correct terminology, and that's not what I said. I said call it cannabis because cannabis deserves the respect of being called what it is, or something like that. Anyhow, I want to reach more people with that, so I hope you guys will retweet it. Okay, cheers, guys.
Tyrone. I said I wanted Donald Trump to lose. I never said I liked Joe Biden. I've never said I liked Joe Biden. I've always hated Joe Biden. If Joe Biden drops dead today, I'll fucking dance a jig on the fucking goddamn living room floor for you. Yeah, you're wrong. You totally have me wrong. I hate all politicians, bro. You think I'm supposed to support Joe Biden, Tyrone? Listen, man, hold all politicians accountable and support none. Remember that, okay? Write it down.
Taylor, this is what you do. Go independent like me. You don't have to be a part of either party. Be independent of any political party.
Listen.
That's called independent. I'm an independent, and you sound like you're an independent too. You don't have to belong to a political party. Until you have to vote in the primary election.
Again, I looked down on the floor, but
You might have to, depending on the state you're in, if you want to vote for someone like, say, Bernie Sanders, like me, you have to switch your affiliation to Democrat just so you can vote for him, and then you can leave the Democratic Party and become an independent again. It doesn't take but just filling out a form or going on the internet. It only takes a minute
Tyrone,
to do it.
Tyrone, listen.
But you can do that.
Everything I just said to you made total sense. The fact that you don't get it is your problem. I'm blocking you from my live stream because you're a fucking little prick. Okay? You don't have to understand. You know, whatever I think or whatever I go through it doesn't have any effect on you at all. And if it does, you're a weak-minded person. The fact that you come in here and try to challenge me for what I've said and what I say today is fucking, it's priceless, bro. You couldn't stand in a goddamn gulf with me, bro.
That's what I do. I don't belong.
You're
to
just
either the
you're
Republican
not
Party or the
you're not on
Democratic
my
Party
level. Trust me.
officially, because they are both fucking full of shit. It's just one big.
There. Hey, if you just shut your fat fucking mouth, you could have heard me explain it right there. You fucking douchebag.
It's like a perfect storm.
Get the fuck out of here,
Our
prick.
political situation. It's like a perfect storm. You've got the Democrats going this way, and then you've got the Republicans going this way. Right? You got opposing. I'm trying to figure out which way it would be. Like this, right? And when they meet, you get this perfect storm of ignorance. If you want to rise above that, that's what I've done.
Too bad your prick ass still supports Joe Biden. Oh, you're so mean to Joe Biden. All he did was trip over his dog and break his foot. Well, little fucking pussy. Get out of here, you fucking cunt, bitch.
Watching my show. Well, Bloomberg was an establishment billionaire, bro. He's a racist, and he's bought his way into the fucking election.
I forgot his name. I blocked him.
Anybody. Why would you support that? You know, I don't, not to attack you, bro, but you really need to watch my show more, man.
Good advice.
Bloomberg had no platform. He had no agenda. He was just going to come in and put his name on Donald Trump's presidency. That's all. That's all he was going to do.
I think I'm going to speed the video up by a quarter. I think we'll be okay. I'm taking a lot of time.
Here's one for you. Draw a circle with one hand and a square with the other. Try to do that. Try to do that. Try to do that. All of you try to do that right now. Try to draw a circle with one hand and a square with the other. Oh, wait.
Look at little Rogan over there, little puppy.
Go ahead. Do it simultaneously.
Little head.
Circle.
Little big head.
Square. Square. Circle. Try to do that. You can't do it? You can't. I'm showing you how to do it. Look, just draw a circle with one hand and a square with the other. There's nothing to it.
There is something to it.
Come on, I'm showing you how to do it.
It took a long time for me to learn how to do that.
You can even slow the circle down. Or draw the circle with the other hand. Switch over.
Fuck that shit. Just me thinking about trying to do that right now hurts my brain. Look at me trying so hard. It's like, look how easy this is.
Please be solar guys coming up my driveway.
I thought that was my alarms going off. It's so funny.
There was always hope. Circle gets a square. Kathy White Stoops says she can do it. Kathy White Stoops, make a video of you doing it and send it to me. I believe in electric chair. do this without making a funny face while doing it? Am I making a funny face? How's that? Bloomberg is discussing the money didn't influence me one way or the other, but when he smeared his own spit on communal food, do people live with this guy? I'm getting back to work, man. Talk to you later, Tyler. Oh, well, see, that's a problem. You should take us with you, bro. Oak Grove 420 said that's sad. What did I smoke? I smoked the bowl, huh? I went for the bowl instead of the dab. Let's finish it off at late 420.
I think we should go ahead here and skip a little bit. Try to find this where I'm talking.
Of this virus.
Here we go. Here we go.
Go ahead and check out a TED Talk that he did 4 years ago on YouTube.
Here we go.
The title of the video is...
This is in March. This is early March, March 9th, guys. This is how long ago I was talking about COVID. And listen to what I'm saying about it. And back, and let me tell you something. People were attacking Bill Gates, attacking him all the time, attacking him. I was saying, he's the guy that predicted this goddamn virus, man. He completely predicted it. He warned us, and he warned us, and he warned us, and we fucking ignored him. You know?
It's called Bill Gates, : the next outbreak, ? We're not ready. So we were warned, and we were warned by Bill Gates, one of the most famous listened to men on the planet. And we just fucking ignored him.
In January? Probably. YouTube's changed the way you search videos. It makes it harder to just scroll through. I wanted to scroll through, but it was stupid lists and shit.
Was a nuclear war.
It wasn't even showing all my videos like it used to.
A barrel like this down in our basement, filled with cans of food and water.
5 logins.
When the
Whoa!
attack came, we were supposed to go
Thank you,
down
David C. Baker.
hunker down and eat out of that barrel. Today, the greatest risk of global catastrophe doesn't look.
Hi, Sonia.
Instead, it looks like this. If anything kills over 10 million people in the next few decades,
I will smoke.
it's most likely
Thank
to be
you,
a
hon.
highly infectious virus, other than war.
7:10 too.
Pause it right there.
7:10. Time to smoke. Sonia hit a
So
3.
this was 4 years ago. And Bill Gates did a TED Talk. He put it on the internet. And we fucking ignored it. Now, if the world ignored Bill Gates, the man who invented fucking the Microsoft operating systems that almost all of us rely on every day, nobody's gonna fucking listen to my bullshit. 2178, fucking 1937, or fucking anything else.
Who's gonna listen to me? I'm a fucking.
This guy.
I'm a goddamn amoeba.
I'm wasting my fucking time, man.
Nobody's even gonna listen to him.
You
I'm an
can't be
amoeba.
a billionaire
This
who
guy's
created
totally
an
making
operating
sense.
System that runs the
Cheers,
fucking
Sonia. Happy
planet
7:10.
and get listened to because the world is full of a bunch of fucking ignorant, moronic idiots. That's frustrating. Imagine what he's thinking right now. I told you so. I told you so. I told you so. You ignored me. I told you so. I warned you. I warned you. You fucking ignored me. You fucking idiots. That's got to be what he must think people are so dumb. So listen to more of what he says.
Not missiles, but microbes. Now, part of the reason for this is that we have invested a huge amount in nuclear deterrence. But we've actually invested very little in a system to stop an epidemic. We're not ready for the next epidemic. Let's look at Ebola. I'm sure all of you read about it in the newspaper. Lots of challenges.
Bottom of the hour. Cheers, guys.
Through the case analysis tools we use to track polio eradication. And as you look at what went on, the problem wasn't that there was a system that didn't work well enough.
Hey,
The
Eric,
problem
welcome
was
back.
that we didn't have a system at all. In fact, there are some pretty obvious key missing pieces. We didn't have a group of epidemiologists ready to go, who would have gone,
Cheers.
seen what the disease was, see how far it had spread. The case reports came in on paper. It was very delayed before they were put online, and they were extremely inaccurate. We didn't have a medical team ready to go. We didn't have a way of preparing people. Now, Medicine Sans Frontières did a great job orchestrating volunteers, but even so, we were far slower this time. We might not be so lucky. You can have a virus where people feel well enough while they're infectious that they get on a plane or they go to a market. The source of the virus could be a natural epidemic like Ebola, or it could be bioterrorism. And so there are
Stream in a stream.
that would literally
We're
change
watching
the
me
balance of
predict
in fact, let's look at
where
how
COVID was going to
the
be
virus
today.
spread through the air, like
That we were going to be fucked from this.
So here's what happened. It would spread across the
I'm
world.
waiting to hear what I have to say about it. This was back in early March, March 9th.
So this is a serious problem. We should be concerned. But in fact, we can build a really good response system. We have the benefits of all the science and technology that we talk about here. We've got cell phones to get information from the public and get information out to them. We have satellite maps where we can see where people are and where they're moving. We have advances in biology that should dramatically change the turnaround time to look at a pathogen and be able
I
to
looked
drug
down on the
that
floor
pathogen.
again for my dog. I am a psycho.
So
I'm a
we have
fucking
tools, but those tools
psycho.
need to be put into an overall global health system, and we need preparedness.
I need to be
The best
committed,
lessons,
man.
I think, on how to get prepared are, again, what we do for war. For soldiers, we have full-time, waiting to go. We have reserves that can scale us out to large numbers. NATO has a mobile unit that can deploy very rapidly. NATO does a lot of war games to check are people well-trained, do they understand about fuel and logistics and the same radio frequency. So they are absolutely ready to go. So those are the kinds of things we need to deal with an epidemic.
He says, NATO's ready to go. Those are the things we need. What? Wait. What do we need again, Bill? Let's hear that again. I want to hear that part again.
Those tools need to be put into an overall global health system around time to look at a pathogen and be able to make drugs and vaccines that fit for that pathogen. So we can have tools, but those tools need to be put into an overall global health system, and we need preparedness. The best lessons, I think, on how to get prepared are, again, what we do for war. For soldiers, we have full-time, waiting to go. We have reserves that can scale us up to large numbers. NATO has a mobile unit that can deploy very rapidly. NATO does a lot of war games to check are people well-trained, do they understand about fuel and logistics.
He says that rather
and radio
quickly.
frequency. So they are absolutely ready to go.
So that's one
So
tool.
those are the kinds of things we need to deal with an epidemic.
He named one fucking thing and showed a collage of pictures. That was psychotic. But let's go on.
What are the key pieces? First is we need strong health systems in
Okay, cool. Here we go. Now he's gonna break it down. Break it down. Break it down, Bill. Here we go. Now it makes sense.
poor countries. That's where mothers can give birth safely, kids can get all the vaccines, but also where we'll see the outbreak
Hey, Amy.
going on. We need a medical reserve corps. Lots of people who've got the training and background who are ready to go with the expertise. And then we need to pair those medical people with the military, taking advantage of the military's ability to move fast, do logistics, and secure areas. We need to do simulations, germ games, not war games, so that we see where the holes are. The last time a germ game was done in the United States was back in 2001, and it didn't go so well. So part of the story is germs 1, people 0. Finally, we need lots of advanced R&D in areas of vaccines and diagnostics. There are some big breakthroughs, like adeno-associated virus, that could work very, very quickly. Now, I don't have an exact budget for what this would cost.
Now, can I go back? Those are 5 things, all right? I want to go over those 5 things one more time. What we need. Here we go. Here we go. What we need. I'm sorry, guys. I just did a couple bong hits. I need to hear all of this one more time. Because I swear to fuck there's something that I didn't hear in all that.
War. For soldiers, we have full-time, waiting to go. We have reserves that can scale us up to large numbers. NATO has a mobile unit that can deploy very rapidly. NATO does a lot of war games to check are people well-trained, do they understand about fuel and logistics and the same radio frequency. So they are absolutely ready to go. So those are the kinds of things we need to deal with an epidemic. What are the key pieces? First is we need strong health systems in poor countries. That's where mothers can give birth safely, kids can get all the vaccines, but also where we'll see the outbreak very early on. We need a medical reserve corps. Lots of people who've got the training and background who are ready to go with the expertise. And then we need to pair those medical people with the military, taking advantage of the military's ability to move fast, do logistics, and secure areas. We need to do simulations, germ games, not war games,
Not hearing
so that we see where the holes are. The last time a germ game was done in the United States was back in 2001, and it didn't go so well. So part of the story is germs 1, people 0. Finally, we need lots of advanced R&D in areas of vaccines and diagnostics.
R&D. He left it off. Let's play a little game, okay? I want to see how smart y'all are. He just gave us the 5 things we need in order to combat a virus. Now we're all starting to experience this virus. We're all seeing that it's coming in everywhere, okay? What is the one thing that he's not mentioning that we need in order to combat this virus. I want to play a guessing game with you. There's one thing he did not mention. What do you guys think it was? Go ahead, start guessing. I'm going to get ready. I think I'm going to keep smoking flower, I think, man. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the flower this morning, smoking that Jack Harris.
What's the one thing
I'm
we
gonna just keep
need?
going with that, 'cause it's
I
working
want to
for me.
know.
And I just all of a sudden I got reminded of sitting in my mom's house in Orlando.
This is
smoking
entertaining.
in her Florida room. To give our money today to the military. And I know what he's saying. A cure. No, not the cure. That's not what we need. No. Keep guessing. Vaccines. A fucking cure. No, not vaccines. No. No. It's something we already have access to, guys. Prevention. Karsten Menk. Karsten Menk. Prevention how? Karsten Menk. Michael Woodward. Hygiene how? Prevention how? Brian Munoz, no, not quarantine. Karsten Menk. Prevention how? Michael Woodward. Hygiene how? How do you get to those two things, guys?
It's funny, someone did
What
say
do we
quarantine
need
back
for
then.
climate change? Because it's these two guys. Rachel Robeson. Preparedness how? Washing your hands. How are you going to get people to wash their hands, Michael? Carson, how are you going to get people to get masks? Water. Come on, guys, you're right on it. You're right on it. You guys are all on top of it. How? How? How are you going to get the people to do all the things that you just said they need to do?
Good leadership? Anyone? Anybody want to guess? What am I going to say?
No, not discipline. Not structure. Education, how? How are you going to educate, Steve Running? How? How are you going to educate? How are you going to get knowledge, Rachel, to people? How? How? Yeah, information, right. How are you going to get information, Carson, to them? You're the one that started this. You guys are right on it.
I can't wait to hear the answer.
Yes, 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 Eric, yeah, the media, social media, absolutely, and what else?
The cat
Through
just...
an entire, come on guys, an entire information blasting campaign.
That's
an
fucking
education
classic.
blasting campaign. A war against, let me let my kitty cat in.
The cat jumped on the screen and I looked to see if the cat was outside. Fucking love it.
A complete war against ignorance. It's full scale. All the fucking, the military and all the people and everybody he's talking about and whatever. You gotta let the people know, Bill. You gotta teach people. You gotta get the information to the people, Bill. You know, from a guy who created a goddamn operating system, do you think he would ever think to have like a little messaging thing on his operating system that would say, hey, everybody on Microsoft, here is, you know, if you have an operating system, here is a list of, you know, washing your hands, wearing gloves, wearing a face mask, staying away from large groups of people, you know, buying stuff on the internet instead of going to a grocery store, not putting your hands on a grocery cart, you're not shaking hands with people. Yeah, you guys are right on it.
There
You're
it is.
right on it. You gotta let the people know, and it's got to be a full war against ignorance. It's gotta be from the governments. It's gotta be from all the groups,
them
all
know.
the people out there. Doesn't matter if it's the goddamn Cancer Foundation. They have access to millions of people. They can communicate.
420,
to people.
happy
Great.
420,
Send them
everybody,
all a fucking
cheers.
Message. People that are, you know, getting text messages from the fires in Northern California, they can get a text message. It's got to be a full-scale information battle. You need one person who understands that to czar the whole thing and just communicate that out there. And dipshit, Bill Gates, the man who has an operating system in almost every home in the world, doesn't think of that. So let's go on, because I haven't seen the end of this. Maybe he'll say that. Communicating all of this to people is the most important thing. Maybe he'll say that. It'll be hilarious.
There are some big breakthroughs, like the genome-associated virus, that could work very, very quickly. Now, I don't have an exact budget for what this would cost, but I'm quite sure it's very modest compared to the potential harm. The World Bank estimates that if we have a worldwide flu epidemic, global wealth will go down by over $3 trillion, and we have millions and millions of deaths. These investments offer significant benefits beyond just being ready for the epidemic. Primary health care, the R&D, those things would reduce global health equity and make the world more just as well as more safe. So I think
Hey, Bill Ahmad, what's up, son?
there's no need to panic. We don't have to order cans of spaghetti or go down into the basement. But we need to get going because time is not on our
Quarter of
side.
the hour canvas is
In
from
fact,
Bill
there's
already
one
comes.
positive
Cheers,
thing
guys.
that can come out of the whole
Smoking, smoking.
Get concerned that early morning, wake up to get ready. If you start now, we need to
You get it all. 2 nays are better than 1. Go on, go on. Blow your smoke rings and get on with this conversation. I want to hear what else you have to say. What else are you going to say about COVID, bro?
But we didn't start then, did we? Like he said, if we start now, and now look where we are.
Go on. Go on.
With the president calling it a hoax, putting some Jesus faith healer
There we go.
that said praying would solve AIDS in charge of the fucking coronavirus. Mike Pence, true story. Google it, look it up. It's true.
There we
What I
go.
just said is true.
There we
Right?
go.
Our vice president told people that they could pray away their AIDS virus.
Talking about the poor leadership on COVID. Make H.A. Goodman go back and watch
Was
this.
that very man
Hey, Nina.
in charge of the coronavirus.
Nina and Sonia. Sonia and Nina. Nina and Sonia.
Have you heard a lot from out of them? You heard an information campaign? Wash your hands. You know, avoid large groups of people. Get a face mask. Have you heard from? Who's heard from Mike Pence? Has Mike Pence informed you guys? Has he spreading the word out there?
Boom.
Or is he out there with that smile on his face?
God, that looks
With
like
that grin
my,
on his face.
that looks like
So
Mike
proud of
Pence.
Donald Trump. I'm so proud of him. It's like I birthed him right out of the head of my own dick.
It's like I burnt the right on the head of my own dick.
You ever see Mike Pence?
Dude, are you kidding me?
Donald Trump.
That was fucking hilarious, and people are leaving this live stream. Oh my God, you just missed one of the funniest jokes I've ever heard in my entire life.
This proud.
I don't even remember saying that. Birthed them out of the head of my own dick.
Proud.
As Mike Pence,
The whole
I'll
time.
birth them out of the head of my own dick.
Yeah, you guys seen that shit?
I'm so
That's
proud.
who's in charge.
So proud of Donald Trump.
That guy.
I'll
That's
birth
who's
them
in
out of the
charge
head of my own dick.
of
I'm
the
going to remember that.
coronavirus Here in the United States.
As Mike
This is
Pence.
the Jesus healer of the AIDS
Gold.
virus.
This is my gold.
Praying to Jesus will stop your AIDS infection.
Still
That's
talking
the
about
guy.
Pence. Still talking about
That's
Mike
our
Pence.
vice president. That's Mike Pence. If you didn't know it, go Google it. Then you can come back here and you can thank me for telling you the truth, which I always try to do. If I don't tell you the truth, it's because I was misinformed and I apologize for it. Rachel Rosen says Mike Pence. What a bunch of freaks. The whole government says Karsten.
Dude, I nailed it about COVID
So
just there.
you guys were good. You guys were good. You just had to figure out the most important thing that encompassed everything you all were saying, which was communicating that out to the people. There needs to be all of us should know who Mike Pence is. He should be reaching out to every human being on the planet.
That's true.
Informing them how to avoid this virus. It's
Right?
his job,
He
right?
should have
Have you
posters
seen an
of him.
advertisement on TV?
Right.
Heard something on the radio, a warning.
Right.
A brochure in the mail.
Right.
Or seen an internet post. From
No,
Mike Pence
just,
telling you
vote
about
Trump
the virus and
2020.
how
The
to
economy's so
protect
great.
yourself.
Look at all the
You know, if I was the
jobs.
vice president of the
Jobs,
United
jobs,
States,
jobs.
and I was put in charge of this
And
virus,
fake
that was the
news,
very
fake
first thing I would
news,
do.
CNN,
Okay,
fake
first thing I do
news.
is tell everybody how to avoid this thing. Okay, and that's going to help right there. These are some easy things you can do to try to stay away from this motherfucker. That's going to cut down on it immediately. Then you start working on all the other things that you guys listed, whether it's quarantining people that are sick, quarantining areas that are problems with infections, limiting travel, which is understood. It's understandable. I understand when they limit travel. I'm not agreeing to it, but I understand it. If you're going to try to stop something like this,
I'm looking at my. Once again, I'm checking my.
humidity issue. I got a humidity issue. What is this humidity? What is this humidity? Ah, I got humidity here.
Humid.
Humidity.
Humid.
I got humidity.
You're very human.
No, nobody's coming up my driveway. Fail. My goddamn solar panels are still only just one array plugged in, guys. Failure. I'm sad.
Wow. Not anymore. We're running
Because
full
I care about
power.
Trump- about
Captain,
people
we're
who
running
like
on all engines. Full speed ahead.
Like tell Pence, Trump, and Trump Jr. Fuck Trump. Back burning out. Empty Trump podiums.
Empty
David Baker Jr. Hell yeah.
Empty Trump
Thank you,
podiums.
buddy.
There you go. Empty Trump podiums, bro. We were
David
talking about
Baker
that.
Jr. and Steve Running are my hugest tweeters, man. I'm sending them some free trendy paywall. Some swag. I'm gonna send them some swag. So quarantine yourself is the best way other than crowds of people and washing your hands. Empty air. Bob, what's up, son? So quarantine yourself is the best way other than crowds of people. Yes, washing your hands and not touching your face like I do repeatedly. Yes, washing your hands. If you're going out in public, don't put your hands on public things. You know, you open a door. You know, it's better to go into a supermarket that's got automatic doors. You're going to use a shopping cart. You can wipe it off with alcohol before you put your hands on it.
They wipe them off at my supermarket.
Wear gloves. I recommend you wear gloves because you got to imagine one of the stocking people might have been sick, and they're stocking all the stuff in there sick, breathing on it as they're stocking stuff on the shelves, breathing their Corona breath on your Jello brand gelatin pudding or whatever the fuck you're buying. One thing's for sure. It's not worth getting upset over. The chances of you dying from it if you catch it are like 1 in
100. It's
out
one.
of 30 people.
It's one in. I think it's 1 out of
in the
80.
United States.
Back then, I thought it was 1 out of 100. Is it 1 out of 30? Not 1 out of
So
30.
if
in the
you do
United States.
catch it, and there's not a lot of chance that you'll catch it, but if you do catch it, the chances of you dying from it aren't that high.
It can't be 1 out of 30 in the United States.
Imagine you're playing Russian
I
roulette
think it's like 1 out of 80.
and you're spinning a gun. It's shot. What are the chances that bullet's gonna fucking get you? Right? It's pretty good odds. There, I touched my face again. See that? Well, and you do that until it's gone. Then once the virus is gone, then people can go back to normal life. That's how you beat the virus. You got to beat the virus first.
Nope. Nope.
No, but washing your hands is important. You got to wash your hands. Washing your hands is one of the best ways to help stop spreading the virus. Because not only is it airborne, it can be spread through contact via coughing. Like if you cough in your hands and then you shake somebody's hand and then they wipe their eye or something, they can get it, bro. Or they touch their mouth or anything. They could totally get it. So Mike Pence is right. Washing your hands is that's number 1, washing your hands. You should wash your hands frequently. Brian says, Nay, let me just thank you for the information segment. You got me thinking a lot today. You're welcome. Cool, man. Good. Good. I'm glad you appreciated that.
I thought
Now back to more puppy on the couch.
I thought we were gonna beat the virus.
Baby
back then.
boy, there's a baby boy. My baby puppy boy. I'm gonna take him outside and walk him around. We're gonna do stuff and he's gonna listen to sounds.
He's gonna listen to
He's got the ears. We're gonna go outside. You're all gonna say cheers. Those are candies. Is that it?
No, it was
There's my
it was
boy.
horrible.
There's my little You can wash your hands with antibacterials. Great sound effects. Did you like that, Ant? It's sad to me that it takes a deadly virus to get people to wash their hands. Be like, "Yoo-hoo." David, cheers. I figured Susan, thank you. It's not Susan, that's David. It's David on his wife Susan's account. But I'm sure he'll appreciate the happy face. Brian, you're welcome. You're welcome, Brian. When I see Susan Baker, I just see David Baker. Running shit. About to get more oil from me.
I should probably go back and watch more.
Dave, did you run out of trendy paint oil? Have I sent you enough? How much do you use? Let me know.
God, man, 48 minutes in, but we had it sped up too, which was good. I start losing steam after a while. So y'all, thank you so much for watching the show. I love you guys, and I will see you on the next program. The next programmed interval for this production shall be later today, hopefully. I shall see you then. I guess I should go take that goddamn ECM out of my Jeep. I don't know, man. It's fucking $600, dude, for this tune. He says he'll put it back to where it was if it doesn't help. He'll give me my money back. It's a pretty goddamn good deal, but man, I just hate to send it out again, be without it for a fucking week, get it back and find out that it's still doing the exact same thing. It's like a vacuum leak, you know? Because I can hear a whistling under the hood. Hey, Jinmin. I hear a whistling under the hood, and it makes me think there's a vacuum leak in there. But he says you can't really tell from checking the wastegate. But, I mean, why would it be producing plenty out the wastegate if there was a leak, you know? I don't know, man. Dude, there's a fucking beautiful hawk on the goddamn... Oh my god, where's my fucking phone? Oh my god, it's a giant, giant red-tailed hawk. Oh my god. 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 Zoom the fucking... Turn the fucking flash off. Dude, that bird is huge. That is one of the largest birds I've ever seen on the waterfall, actually. It's that big. Its wingspan's got to be 5 feet. God, it's so beautiful. Oh my god. I wonder what that thing had for dinner last night, you know? That's why I haven't had any mice lately. I got this guy living in one of my trees. It's thirsty. Looking for a place to fly to. Where am I going to fly to? Jump out of here. almost like he's waiting for something to try to come down there. It's like he's looking for a bird to go grab. Waiting at the water hole for a quick and easy meal. Man, I don't know if that's a red-tailed hawk or... I have to look at the tail feathers because they're black and white. The head is red. It's got a red head. And it's got red shoulders. Man, I hope it leaves me a feather. There. Wow. There's other birds flying overhead. It's like they all know it's down there. They all know. He's like, oh, what, y'all don't want to come be social? Nobody wants to come hang out with the hawk, huh? This bird is giant. And you can use that rock for size reference. I'll go measure how tall the rock is because it's exactly as tall as that rock. That is a huge bird. The whole chest is red. The entire chest is red. Yellow beak, yellow yellow feet, and all the black feathers are black and white, like a zebra. And the beak might have a black tip, I'm not sure, I can't tell. No, it looks like a yellow beak. Kind of a short beak, though. Man. can't believe how long he's chilling for. He's looking straight in this direction, you know? Like, I'm afraid if I move, he's gonna see me. Wow, man. I'll bet you he lives up in one of my trees. I bet you I'm gonna see him more often. I hope he doesn't go down there and get one of my fish. Oh my god. That's gonna suck, dude. Dude, don't get my fish. I just realized that. Don't be looking at my fish. You don't want none of that. You don't want my fishies. You don't want my fishies. Do not go after my fishies. That's right, fly away. Fly away, little hawk. Fly, fly, fly far away, little hawk. And do not eat my fishies late at night. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, little hawk. Just don't do it. Don't eat my fish. Go find a squirrel. Yeah, go get a squirrel. Go get you a squirrel. How about a nice, tasty squirrel? Or possibly some other kind of a rodent. Lost track of him. I don't know where he flew to. It seemed like he kept it low. You know, he may have spotted a little rodent on the ground because it looked like he flew down to the ground. He could very well be eating something. No idea. Wow, dude. I got 10 fucking minutes of video of that fucker. Dude. Holy fucking shit. It's a California golden eagle? Is that what it's called? Oh my god, what a gorgeous fucking bird. Yeah, I didn't think it was a red-tailed hawk because it was so fucking big. I'm like, it's a bird of prey. I know that. Well, I'll look it up. I'll Google it. Oh, it does have a black tip beak. Okay, Google. California golden eagle image. No, that's not the bird. No, that's not the bird. No. Okay, Google. Red-tail hawk image. Nope. Holy shit, not a red-tail hawk. Okay, Google. Northern hawk image. Northern hawk is an owl. Okay, Google. North American hawk image. Here we go. There's a picture of a bunch of them here. Red-shouldered hawk. Okay, Google. Red-shouldered hawk image. Boom. Boom. That's the bird. That's the fucking bird, son. It's called a red-shouldered hawk. Wow, they're gorgeous, dude. These photographs. Ugh. Here, I'll show you a picture of one. Look at the black tip beak, guys. The zebra stripe wings, the red chest and shoulders, just like I told you, and the fucking black, right? And the black beak, the black tip beak, yellow feet, yellow beak with the black tip. Fucking dude, that is the goddamn bird. It is called a red-shouldered hawk. And I bring it to life for you magically. I'm going to turn my screen brightness down a little bit. Hey, Detroit. This is called a red-shouldered hawk. Was just on my waterfall. It's huge. Gigantic bird. That's one of the biggest birds I've ever seen on my waterfall. Fucking crazy. Anyway, you guys, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. You never know what you're going to see on one of my streams. Check out my friend Ron Placone at ronplacone.com, lucyandron.com, as well as his YouTube channel. Get your news on with Ron 5 times a day. Get your news from Ron at Ron Placone on YouTube. Subscribe to his YouTube channel. Send him a news article on Twitter at Ron Placone, and he'll read it out on his broadcast. And he's also on Facebook and Instagram at Ron Placone. You guys, thanks so much for watching. Nay's Garden at naysgarden.com. Go ahead and check out my website. And make sure you subscribe to all of my channels everywhere. And right now I'm on Twitter at trendy, at nay_trendy on Twitter. At nay_trendy on Twitter. At nay_trendy on Twitter until my other Twitter account comes back. Bye, guys. Love you guys. Bye. Love you guys. Love you guys. Bye. Love you guys.